Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I thought about doing something new. This is a really great idea. So I thought about doing basically kind of like a tea with me. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload it on Thursday or Sunday, but if it's Sunday, then it's going to be I don't know, we're gonna figure out a title. It's gonna be Sunday Tea with Layla or something. I don't know, something catchy, something cute. But this is going to be episode 1, and today's topic is self-care. As you know, I am big on self-care, big on self-love, and anything that's involving self. If you know me personally, you know that. If you watch my channel from way back, you know that. Honestly, I've been down a long journey of finding myself, so I thought like maybe I can help other people find themselves the way I found myself, and you can learn from what I did, not do what I did and try something else. But yeah, and I thought it'd be great just to drink some tea and talk about it, because the girls love tea and I'm here to spill it. In the beginning, I know that you see I use the refrigerator and microwave for tea. I can't find the tea kettle. I don't know where the tea kettle is, and it would have been such a vibe to like see me pour the tea, like just to hear that. That would have been a dope ass aesthetic, but I couldn't find it. Maybe I can just buy a new one. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's get right into it. So first and foremost, I want to say self-love and self-care is whatever you want to make it, right? It's whatever you want to make it, whatever makes you happy, whatever fuels your energy, whatever makes you feel good. It's whatever works for you. So what I do may not work for you, and what you do may not work for me, but as long as it works for you, it's okay. Y'all, my tea hot right now, so yeah, that's hot. Almost burnt my damn tongue. Right. So, when did I start to go on my self-care, self-love journey? Right. I can say it happened possibly in 2022. 2022, I started to go on my self-care journey. 2020 was kind of like the start of my spiritual. 2021. Oh my gosh, it was in 2021 self-care, self-love started to come a part of life. Or was it 2022? I'm gonna say 2021. That's when I started to like take care of myself and really just hone into loving myself and putting myself first. 2021. And it started when some friction within my personal life happened. I had some issues with my mother. Like, that's how a lot of stuff for me started. Not just her. I can say my spiritual journey started from a relationship, but everything else that started from within me. It started from trauma with my mom. And I can say self-care wise, I used to just sit back and see how the women in my family was treating themselves. And I didn't really like it. I wasn't a big fan of it. And I used to question myself, like, why are you dealing with this? Me personally, I wouldn't. And I've always been strong-minded like that. And y'all, because the flies keep playing in my face and thinking it's cute to come swimming by my teacup. I shouldn't have put it on 3 minutes. I should have put it on 1 minute and 30 seconds. Anyways, so yeah, I used to see how they would treat themselves, and I wouldn't really like that, right? So it all started with this guy, right? Even though my mama caused it, but this is when I decided, like, I need to put my foot down. I was dating this guy that was, he was in Texas. It was a online relationship, I guess you can say. I'm not gonna lie, it was really toxic, and we was always on and off, right? On and off. this is like the beginning of my spiritual journey. So we was always on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. No, that's 2020. Shit, I don't know. Time is going by, and time is timing. Time is timing, y'all. Right, we was on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off. And one day we got off, and he just, well, it wasn't like, he will always do this. He will always, every time me and him get out of a relationship, he'll change his profile picture to some girl, and it'll be a Hispanic girl. He had a type for Hispanic girls. I was the second black girl he dated. Mind you, he's a black man. Well, he's a black boy. He was a black boy, and he had a thing for Hispanics. Me personally, that didn't bother me. I was never the insecure type, but I feel like he tried to make me that. Like, oh, I like Latinas. I don't really like black girls. Like, he used to always rub it in my face. And I used to be like, okay, like, what that got to do with me? Like, I don't feel like they got shit on me. Yeah, she's beautiful, but she's not me, right? But he used to always try to make me really jealous or insecure. So then one day he was like, oh, I'm going over to my friend's house. And I'm like, okay, have fun. He was like, yeah, it's this Latina girl I used to date. Okay. I don't want you going over there. You used to date her. Oh no, you're just saying that because she's Latina and you're black. What? And I was confused. Like, I'm like, why? How was that even the case? How was that even the case? Right? And he was really manipulative. Like, just a little bit though, not a lot. Just a little bit, not a lot. But just enough to keep me like stuck in that toxic cycle loop of dealing with him. And I'm not gonna lie, to a certain point I did start to like, damn, he don't even like me for real. Like, he don't like girls like me, but I liked him. But he never, like, it never got to a point where I started comparing myself to the girls. But I did start feeling like bad about myself. Like, am I not enough? Like, am I not good enough? Am I not that pretty? Like, because like my ass not big, because I don't have big boobs, because my hips don't curve in. Like, what is it? Right? Until one day I was just done with him. Like, I was just fed up, and I just kept seeing these quotes about like taking back your power and just being in control of your life and just stuff like that. I just kept seeing stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm done with him. So I finally broke up with him. I broke up with him, and it felt good. It felt really empowering. It felt like finally standing up to that bully that just keep picking at you, that just keep pushing you. And I feel like that was the first time I ever set a boundary or took control of how I want things to go in my life. Well, that's not the first time. Relationship wise, that's the first time. And I feel like that day kind of shifted a lot for me. Like, I didn't take shit from nobody. I never did, but relationship wise, I stopped taking shit from guys. I stopped accepting whatever, and that led me to one of the best relationships I've ever gotten in with this guy. He was really great. Like I said, if you're an old member of this channel, you know. If you're new, I suggest to go back because I will not do any name mentioning. But yeah, in that relationship, he was always on the game, so I had time to be to myself, and I was okay with that. And I got to learn myself. And even though I was so used to like the codependency, it was just like, damn, what am I gonna do? Right? How can I love myself? That was the question. How can I love myself? Like, how can I start taking care of myself? So I started to paint. Started to express myself like that. And that kind of helped just a little bit. Right? So then I started taking out days. Every Sunday is a self-care day. I'll do a good skincare routine, face mask, exfoliate, shave, like the whole shebang bang. And then I'll probably do whatever I want to do. That was the thing. Every Sunday I would do whatever I want to do. I would either watch TV and eat food all day, or I would relax and just read a book or paint, like I said, or create some content, because why not? You know, it's what I want to do. I would set aside Sunday for whatever I wanted to do, and I was consistent with that for a really long time. Every Sunday I had a ritual. I had a ritual. I would do a bomb ass skincare routine, throw on a face mask, exfoliate my body, shave, and then after that, it's whatever I wanted to do. So I can either go watch a new TV show, an old TV show, talk to some people that I don't know, talk to a gang of strangers. Like, he was okay, from my knowledge. He was okay with me being on Yubo and Monkey, talking to people, and I enjoy talking to people, so I use that as a self-care thing. On Sundays, I would go talk to random strangers just to have a conversation, to laugh with them, to make jokes, to create friends. Like, those are stuff that I would do to really just make myself happy. Oh my God, the squirrels are fighting. Are they gonna run over here? He's running literally right there. Anyways, but yeah, those are the things that I would do to make me happy, okay? But I feel like self-love is really about how you feel about yourself inside. And the number one thing that really has helped me, journaling. On Sundays, I would journal. Or on any day, I would journal. I would write down how I feel. I would find journaling prompts. And I would just write about how I felt. What was going on in my mind. What was stopping me from doing what I needed to do. Oh my God, it's a girl squirrel. The squirrels in Hollywood are scary. The ones that are over there in Long Beach, they bold. They'll walk up to you. Right. So, journaling. I feel like journaling was like a big part of it. Like, I wrote down some stuff. I still have that journal to this day, and I still write in it. I wrote down some shit in that journal that kind of really helped me reflect. It made me cry. It made me say no. Like, I refuse to let this happen. I refuse to allow this type of energy to invade my space. Journaling helped a lot, especially looking up like journaling prompts. That is something that I would do. Like, I would look up journaling prompts to see like what to write about. Self-love journaling prompts, like, how do I love myself? Do I love myself? And when you ask yourself that, like, I remember the first time I asked, like, damn, do I love myself for real? And it kind of just made me like, it got silent in my mind, in my body. It was silent because I was unsure. But now, if you was to ask me if I love myself, I would be like, hell yeah. It's me over anybody. It's me over anything. Because I have that type of bond and relationship with myself. I built that over time. You know, loving yourself do not happen overnight. It's something that you build over time by saying no to things that you don't want to do. By saying, you know what, I'm going to set this time to take care of myself because I'm stressed, because I'm tired. Hey, I'm going to go take care of myself. I'm tired. That is self-love. That is a form of love, because when you love somebody, you take care of them. When you take care of someone, that is you showing that you love them because you're taking care of them. So do that same for you. Redirect that energy of taking care of somebody else and project it into you instead of project it onto somebody else, because nobody's going to care for you the way you're going to care for you, and it's better you learn that now than later. So I know my little sister watches my YouTube videos, and she'll probably tell her friends, and any young lady out there, Okay, promise me, don't even promise me, promise yourself that you will take care of yourself no matter what. You will put yourself first and you will love yourself. If a guy, if your parent, if your cousin, if your auntie, if your uncle tell you to do something that you do not want to do, the answer is no. It is okay to say no. Set boundaries. If they do not respect your boundaries, remove yourself. Now, if it's your parents, it's kind of a little different. That's kind of hard. And if you tell them no and they don't respect your boundary, I don't want to give advice that can possibly change somebody's life in a drastic way, but honestly, I say stand your ground. I'm firm on that. Stand your ground. If it's no, or if you don't feel like it, then it's that. And if they get mad and try to manipulate you or hurt you into feeling like you're wrong because you don't want to do something for them because you don't feel like it, that is not true. That is not true at all. You are not wrong. It is nothing wrong with you saying no. It is okay. It is okay to say no. You do not have to do what they're asking you to do. If you do not want to, don't do it. That is a form of self-care, self-love, right? Because you're setting boundaries. You're saying, hey, I don't want to do that. So the next time they ask you something, they're going to be like, if you have time to, can you yada, 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 yada. Or if somebody disrespect you, okay? Do not ever let nobody disrespect you. If they disrespect you, remove yourself from those people. That is a form of self-care. That is a form of self-love. Remove yourself from toxic people. If they disrespect you, if they hurt you, and then be like, I'm sorry, and then they do it again, they're toxic, stay away from them, right? Another one. If you're telling them what they did wrong, or if you're trying to communicate how you feel, and instead of them talking about the situation itself, and they go, well, you did this, and yada, 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 that's gaslighting, okay? If I'm telling you, hey, you really hurt my feelings, I felt like, make sure you use I statements because I learned that too. I felt sad when you said this because it really hurt my feelings. Well, 3 days ago you said something and it hurt my feelings and I didn't. They're trying to guilt trip you and they're gaslighting you to go around the problem. They're not trying to go through it with you. They're trying to go around it, cause the storm within inside you and confuse you. You remove yourself, okay? Remove yourself automatically. That is a form of self-love. If they don't agree with it and they don't like it, so what? Because you got to love yourself. You got to put yourself first. You have to do it for you because nobody else will. Take it from somebody who knows. Like, I had to do it for me because nobody else was going to. I had to take care of me. I had to love me because nobody was doing it correctly. And if you're in that same position, take charge. Say no. Set boundaries. Put yourself first. Go do the things that make you happy. Go do the things that fuels you into feeling loved, right? The stuff that you do for other people because you love them, do it for you. Go buy yourself a gift. Go to the movies with yourself. I did it over multiple occasions. I went to the movies by myself in bed. It's no shame in my game. Y'all finna get a picnic video. I'm finna go by myself. I did a picnic video. I was by myself. Majority of my videos is me by myself because that's where all the love comes from. You being by yourself. And I'm not saying be by yourself to love yourself, because you can be with people and love yourself 100%. But mine was a little different, you know. I am a little different. And it's people that just can't be around me because they don't love me the way that I love me. And if you're in that same boat, then it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to not have you and you have God. Most importantly, God is always with you. And if you're spiritual, your guardians is always with you as well. Your ancestors is always with you as well, along with God. So it's nothing to worry about when it's just you. Tune into who you are. Love who you are. Cry, because even if you feel like, hey, look, I don't even love myself right now in this moment, I feel empty. Cry. Let it out. Cry, scream, shout, let it out. Draw, paint, sketch, write, whatever fuels you. Do it. Do it, because that is your steps to self-love and self-care. Self-care equals self-love. I'm trying to tell you, self-care equals self-love. Okay, you cannot have self-love without self-care. You cannot have self-care without self-love. You have to have both. And to do one, you have to do the other. Okay? To do one, you have to do the other. And most importantly, you can't love nobody. You cannot take care of nobody if you are not loving and take care of yourself. So if you want to love and nurture people, you have to love and nurture yourself. You just have to. It cannot go a different way. I promise you. And anybody that's been on the self-love, self-care journey, they will tell you. They will tell you. But that is the end of this video. I keep bouncing around here and I don't like that. But don't forget to love yourself, guys. After this video, tell somebody no. Go block somebody after this. Go block somebody that's toxic. Go block somebody who do not deserve your energy or your company because they're only trying to hurt you. Block that person and don't let them guilt trip you or manipulate you into thinking otherwise. Okay? I love you, friend, and I'll see you guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload. I feel like I'm gonna upload this on Sunday. So yeah, I'll see you guys next Sunday for episode 2. And I think we're gonna get into a little bit of shadow work. Episode 2. I might give you guys some prompts as well. At the end of this, I'll give you guys some self-love prompts. Ooh, that's the thing. Bow, because this is episode 1, so I'm just getting into it. So at the end of every episode, I'm going to give you guys some journaling prompts. I'm gonna find some myself, I'm gonna use them myself, and then I'm gonna give them to you guys. Okay, so I'll see you guys next Sunday for episode 2. Bye. Don't forget to love yourself, honey.